Welcome back to another episode of Draft Mode. Today I'm joined by Max, aka VEGGIEHOTDUG. We're going in for a Scotland Nationals only draft. Let's get him in here. Yes, mate, how you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Very good, mate, very good. Very tired. Still got a stream after this as well, so already very knackered. We're going straight in with Scotland Nationals only, so I've got literally no clue with this. So I'm going to let you... Oh, you're going first anyway, so that's kind of a lucky result for me, really. Well, I don't know where to start.
There's only one person to pick here. Number one draft tip for anybody watching the video, Scott McSauce. Always your first draft pick.
The big sauce has gone straight out from the guns, man. Jesus. I didn't even thought about who I'd do my first pick. I've wrote some names down for players I want to try and get and stuff, but like no one really steps out. Like actually, there we go. McGinn straight away. I've got two I like to start with. McGinn and Robertson. There we go. Straight off on the ball. That'll do.
I'll take Kieran Tierney any day of the week. Right, and then my next pick, Mr. James Forrest. Come home, sir.
Nice. So first question: where did the name VEGGIEHOTDUG come from?
So it's a really strange story, but so basically my first ever username on Twitch and any other social medias for gaming was always ex-Scottish, but it was spelled incorrectly because the Scottish with two T's was taken. So I was like, right, I need to change this, and then I started getting into Warzone a lot, sort of probably like around middle of lockdown, kind of, and I was like, right, let's see what I can do. So we were playing Warzone, and we started making jokes about Dog the Bounty Hunter, and then it just kind of made it's weird. It came along and it was like, right, let's call myself VEGGIEHOTDUG because not VEGGIEHOTDUG, Hot Dug, because my old Xbox name was Flames, and then my friend realised that Hot Dug is obviously food related, so then the veggie part came across because I'm a vegetarian. It's like a really weird combination, and the story's terrible, but here we are.
It's something, man. Like,
yeah.
Mine's just a nickname from school, man. I just put an X in front of it when I was like straight edge years ago and didn't drink and stuff.
Well, this is what it was. Mine was ex-Scottish, and then I was like, right, I need to change this, and then we changed it into something completely random.
To be fair, man, the better than most names you see like about, man. Like you see some people's names, I'm just like, how on earth did they come with that out of anywhere, man? Of all the things to go with. You see some crazy ones sometimes, man. This is a bit of a story behind yours, though, man. Like, it's better than most.
Yeah, it's a weird one. So now I just take most of my inspiration from Dog the Bounty Hunter. So if I'm needing inspiration for ideas, I stick an episode in.
Is that where the goatee came from, then?
No, well, that was. Where did that come from? I actually can't remember how I came up with that idea, but he probably had some big part to play in it. So yeah, for sure.
Oh man,
I can thank him.
So I'm gonna ask, who'd you actually support? I've never actually asked you before.
I'm a Celtic fan.
Okay, I did wonder, to be fair. I wasn't too sure, obviously, but I thought, can be Celtic or could be Man U because McTominay and how much he loves him. I was like torn between the two.
McTominay's just because he's always, I mean, not recently, but previously he's always popped up for me in drafts.
Yeah.
So we've just adopted him as a channel legend almost. But yeah, Celtic fan here. Born and bred.
That makes a bit more sense then. There we go. Scott Bain coming goal for us.
That's a terrible pick.
What are you on about? Bain's class. He looks class on like in terms of stats and stuff.
He's absolutely woeful.
I'm going based off the stats. I've got no idea who's who, man. So
we're taking Andy Considine.
I ain't picked a striker yet. I just realised. That probably would help.
And we'll take Ryan Porteous as well.
Oh, that was my next one. That was as well.
Porteous is good in real life. Hibs player. Very aggressive, but good.
Right. Take Griffiths, and then I suppose I was going to go for McBurney, but I don't know about it now, actually. Unless he's been battering kids on the street and stuff.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, here we go. He's a classic. Jordan Rhodes.
Oh, nice.
It's an old joke with me and some friends, man. I think I was in the Premier League, Champions League. I bought Jordan Rhodes as a backup striker. They're like, "What have you done that for?"
Yeah, even I'm thinking about that. I'm like, "Why have you took him?" That is not going to end well for you.
Yeah, I'll watch your score, 100%. Been flying around too, guaranteeing goals already. And players who won't score.
We'll see.
Might put McGregor for my number one keeper, actually, to be fair. Yeah.
Good keeper.
Old. Ancient.
Yeah, but still
So,
very good.
what got you into Football Manager?
I actually I don't actually. I think it's probably one of my friends always played Football Manager. Like, I don't have like a story of watching certain people and then coming along into the streaming world of Football Manager. It was more like I played old school RuneScape quite a bit, and then I started to get bored of that.
Classic.
And then it was like that's all I used to do is just play that game. And then my friend would always play Football Manager, and I think it was last year. Like, so it was 20. I picked it up like right at the very end when it was on the Games Pass, so you could get it on like the laptop or the computer for free.
Okay.
So I picked it up at that point, and then I kind of got slightly hooked to it, and then here we are now down the line, still playing it.
Just to be fair, it's one of them though, man. Like, it's one of those games you can't just pick up and get properly invested, and then you just not touch it for absolutely months, and then again just pick it up and be like, man, I forgot what this game is.
Yep, exactly. It can just, depending on your save, it can kind of hook you in for decent long times a period, which is what it's done to me recently.
I don't know how deep you want to go with the squads, by the way. I've got 18 so far.
Let's have a look. Could I actually? I don't actually know who I've picked. Right, I need strikers. I'll go to whenever you want. I think I'm fairly happy with most of them.
Yeah, we'll do 20. Keep it as 20. Why not?
Cool.
I don't even know what I need, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
I know. I've just realised I picked like a whole load of centre backs.
I think I've got like 5 centre midfielders. Yeah, I've got Ferguson, Kearney, McGinn, Fleck, McGregor, all midfield. Could do a better striking option, probably, not Jordan Rhodes, if anything.
Yeah. Actually, no. Keep him. Keep him.
He'll probably start, let's face it, man.
Yeah, exactly. If you can go into that with him, I'll be very happy. A comfortable win for me.
You reckon?
If your main striker's Jordan Rhodes, yeah.
You're probably not right. You're not wrong, to be fair. Oh, I found my new striker. Here we go. Cummings.
Jason Cummins, jeez, the man with the Joker tattoo.
We'll chuck him, and we'll have Burke as well. Why not? That's my 20.
Ollie Buck. Yikes. One of the worst players to ever play in a Scotland top. Behind McBurney, that is.
You can't really spend 500 million, can you, Scotland players?
No, you would.
Far from it. Right, then here we go then. Big game. What do you reckon?
Confident.
You haven't got Jordan Rhodes up front, so I won't be too confident. So I've asked you about how you got into Football Manager. Another question based on that then, basically. Who's been your favourite team to manage so far in FM since you've been playing it the last 2 years?
So I've actually only done like 3 saves.
Okay.
I've ran a Paderborn save on coming out of the Bundesliga 2 into the Bundesliga, which was quite fun. But I didn't get bored. I just ran out of time to play that.
Yeah.
The one I've been enjoying the most though is I put Celtic and Rangers into the Premier League.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like 9 years. I think I'm like 8-9 years deep into that. We started off in the Championship, and I've been controlling Celtic as a Celtic fan.
Yeah.
And it was kind of to see who would win silverware or who could win the Champions League or the Premier League the fastest. So far, none of us win, as Kevin Nisbet puts us 1-0 up.
Wow.
That's what we like to see. Punch the air, Nisbet. So yeah, I've had a lot of fun playing that one. It is getting slightly annoying considering I can't win anything to save myself. 9 years with no trophies is very Spursy, and it hurts. The pain.
Yeah, it sounds after that 9 years away and nothing, man. I'll probably get a bit bored as well, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm always challenging for the title. Yeah. And then it just never happens. And then the Champions League I get knocked out and but one of these days we'll win.
You'll get there, man. Keep at it.
Yep.
After 9 years, I think 9 years is the longest I've done in the save so far myself, and by that point that's like Birmingham City. We won the Champions League, Premier League, FA Cup all in one season. And I was like, okay, can't do much more than that now. Fraser? Yes, there we go.
What a goal, Ryan. Yeah,
put
me to shame with that.
Scottish Messi. Scottish Messi has done it.
That's Jamesy. That's Jamesy.
That'll do, man. So,
that's a nice ball.
Have you been to many games yourself? I'm getting like Celtic wise, or
When I lived back in Scotland, I used to try and go to a few games. I worked retail, so I kind of never get weekends off.
Yeah.
So I'd always get like the European packages and such. And then when I could go to the games, I'd buy one of those like not random tickets, but like a ticket that's going spare kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I've been a few times, but not as kind of often as I would like. And then since I've moved into London, I've not actually been to a football game since I moved here.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I mean, I've been here maybe like 6 years, something now. Maybe.
Oh, no way. You've been living there. I was living there about 5 years ago.
Yep.
And then moved back to Birmingham then.
Yeah, there's just no good teams to support. That's the thing. There's no team that I want to support that grabs my attention at least.
No, so I was down in London for I only lived there for like 7 months in the end. I was like right next to West Ham's old stadium. So
nice. Okay. Yep.
Not the nicest of areas, but it's just a good laugh to be near West Ham fans all the time, to be honest. Or just the jokes, man. But nah.
You see, I'm West End, so I'm quite close to like Fulham, Chelsea.
Oh yeah.
I work just right down the road from Chelsea Stadium. We're not like just down the road, but like the same kind of street. But I would have supported Fulham, but like from what I've heard, the stadium's just like dead.
Yeah.
Chelsea I can't support because they're basically Rangers. But
basically Rangers.
So
English Rangers.
It's tough. It's tough.
Mate, I'm not happy with Jordan Rhodes. He ain't done much this game.
Oh, Kieran Tierney's tried a banger there. Oh, unlucky son.
Hey, Jordan Rhodes get a goal, man. He needs to make up for all the hype I gave him.
For the slagging that he got in between the tactics.
He'll come back, man. Jordy Rhodes, man, he'll do something eventually. Unless I sub him off. Probably will do it right. He ain't done nearly enough so far for me. So, as a Celtic fan, if you could pick any player from the past, like from any league, any part of the world, to play for Celtic, or they could be like passed away, current player, whatever, who would you pick and why?
I mean, there is really only one answer for that, isn't there?
McTominay, Rhodes.
It's Henrik Larsson.
Yeah.
Absolute god of a football player. If I'm not going the obvious answer, I'm taking Bo Baldi, but we'll go with Henrik Larsson because he's just a talisman.
No, he's quality, man. Absolute genius of a player, man. Absolute goal machine as well.
Yeah, he was incredible at what he done.
I wish he'd have done more like when he played in England, really, because I didn't see him much like Celtic-wise playing. This bit.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why why like all the Celtic fans love him so much, is he stayed at the club for so long as well. This bit again.
Sorry, some changes. Sorry, try to butt in. Go on.
No. I mean, he stayed at the club for so long and done so much for us, but then took that move away, which was not expected, but it was more than deserved, I suppose is the right term. For what he done. So he left with no hard feelings with anyone, I would say. But
no, he was overdue to come to the Premier League at some point, wasn't he? Really.
Mm-hmm. And then went to Barcelona and single-handedly won them the Champions League, right?
Yeah, I heard about that as well.
Insane player. I don't know what changes I've made here.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to work for me or not. I'll put it this way. Rose is coming off, so...
I told you it was terrible. I did try and help you with that one. I've brought an Australian on, so I've probably cheated a little bit.
Yeah, but what?
I've brought Landon Dykes on. Australian, Scottish boy.
Australian, Scottish, man. That's something I've heard before.
I think
so how long have you been streaming for then now? Or like, how long have you been affiliate for now? It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, so I hit affiliate.
Oh my god, Alan McGregor got put in the last minute.
In the 94th minute.
McGregor had to win the game. Oh my god, what a way to end this game. McGregor. Yeah! Alan McGregor.
Oh, you couldn't make that up. You could not make that up.
You could not get a penalty in the last minute and bloody Alan McGregor steps on, almost pounds it home.
It was 93 minutes of added time and we were in the 94th minute. How much have you paid this referee? Oh my goodness.
It's my first win doing this series on YouTube as well, man. And it's come from Alan McGregor penalty, the captain himself.
The guy who releases a draft help self video and he gets bloody first loss.
To be fair, sure, if you hadn't have told me Bane was rubbish in goal, I wouldn't have bought McGregor. So, yeah, technically you gave me the win. You gave McGregor a penalty and you let him win it for us. So. Right.
Devastating.
So, where can everyone find you on socials, Twitch, all that stuff?
Everyone can find me at the Veggie Hot Dog at everything. Twitter, Veggie Hot Dog, YouTube, Veggie Hot Dog, Twitch, Veggie Hot Dog, everywhere.
Everywhere. There you go, everyone.
Dog, not dog. D-U-G.
D-U-G. You heard it there from the man. So, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Cheers for Max for being involved, and we'll catch you on the next episode.